Yes, sir. So, pick updates number I lost track. First update is, well, do you want an update about watch lists or do you want some roster news?
Both.
All right, I'll go with the watch list first. So, DT Sheffield is on the Biletnikoff Award watch list, which recognizes college football's most outstanding receiver. Gus Zelinskas is on the Remington Trophy watch list, which is given to the most outstanding center. And Kenny Fletcher is on the John Mackey Award watch list, which is given to the top tight end. So we have three guys that are in the best at their position watch lists.
Well, what do you mean the most? What's with the center being on a watch list? What does the center do? Don't they just sit there and
They're the first one to get the ball. What do you mean? What does the center do?
I've never heard of a center winning an award, but hey, it is what it is.
There's an award for every position, from quarterback to long snapper to return man. There's something for everything. So yeah, very happy for them. Any of them you think have a decent shot?
DT Sheffield.
Yeah, you think even with the diversity in the wide receiver room?
Yeah, I think he's explosive, and I think that he's going to really stand out for Rutgers, and he's going to be difficult to cover. So I see him really emerging as a star for the Scarlet Knights. And I do see their wide receiving core being, they have pretty good depth there. So when you combine that with a really good running back room, Rutgers has the opportunity, if that offensive line can click, to have a really good offense.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. And I think he has the talent to be a possible best receiver in college football. Does he have the commands in terms of targets to receive that award? That's what I'm waiting to see, especially with a sophomore receiver in Ohio State that had a very killer freshman year.
Would that be somebody by the name of Jeremiah Smith?
Yeah, and I'm very much looking forward not to facing him this year.
He's a generational player, and he's going to have an amazing year for the Buckeyes, although I do not think the Buckeyes repeat as national champions this year.
Oh, well, the AP polls came out, actually, and they were ranked third behind Penn State and Texas.
Texas, I think, has a legitimate shot. Penn State, no.
Yeah, I mean, I think Penn State, they lost too much talent on both sides of the ball. I mean, granted, they have Drew Aller and Nick Singleton still, but, yeah.
They lost Cam Miller.
They did lose Cam Miller. That is a very, very key loss for them, I must say.
All right, so what other updates you got for us today?
Yeah, so we got some roster updates. We're losing three guys, and we have one guy coming. Although the three guys we're losing aren't to another team, but it's to their own decision about their football careers, unfortunately. But that goes tight end Victor Konopka, interior offensive lineman Nikki Wynn, and long snapper Caleb Johnson have, quote, all decided that it is not in their best interest to continue with the program, per Yahoo Sports.
Does that mean they're retiring, or does that mean they weren't looking elsewhere?
They're not entering the portal. Well, I guess it's a little too late for that anyways. So
we wish them the best of luck in whatever endeavors they choose to pursue.
Absolutely, unless they go to a rival Big Ten school.
Yeah, exactly.
So we got one addition, though, by the name of Dane Partridge. Transfers to Rutgers from Northern Illinois. 2 years of eligibility still remaining. He's a solid replacement with Fama Toure suffering the season-ending injury in the spring game. And another thing about Partridge, we have DT Sheffield, who can also play special teams, as he has shown at North Texas. But Dane Partridge also returned 20 punts for 152 yards and a touchdown last year, while catching 28 balls for 340 yards and 3 touchdowns per SI.com.
So he's coming from Northern Illinois. Is that the Salukis? I think that's what they call the Northern Illinois football team.
Question. Northern Illinois Salukis?
I think it's Salukis.
No, it's just the Huskies.
That must be Southern Illinois then.
Southern Illinois. I've never heard of such a Southern Illinois. Yeah, Salukis. What is a Saluki?
Hopefully he'll be a good addition to the team. Any other updates before we turn to something happening in 17 days, first game of the season?
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see, how Chiano schemes the special teams. I'm kind of thinking you have DT return kicks whenever there is a kick to return nowadays, and Partridge returning punts. But no other updates. No, that's it for the very brief pick updates.